a while. I had a lot of shit going in the background, but we're back, baby. We're back. I was actually doing another live stream, but then my channel just imploded on itself. Now that live streams now have to be seen, so just forget that the live stream happened today. So I was reacting to this video, and we got 1 minute in. So I'm just gonna keep repeating. I'm just gonna move on from where we reached. And also, if you wanna see more videos like this, make sure to like, subscribe, and finger your booty hole. I'm gonna be uploading more consistently from now on, I swear. So let's continue on to the video then.
In there, but I'm really scrolling right now looking at these episodes past season 3, and I'm not recognizing jack. It's like they started making the episodes worse on purpose. Like, did any of y'all know that Anthony Davis was in a SpongeBob episode in 20? Should be.
The fuck is this nigga doing in SpongeBob, bro? By the way, the video is TV shows that fell off. So this video is all just about the various TV shows which fell off and shit. So yeah, that's that.
Balling on the court with LeBron. What you doing, dog? Even the movies too. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't really watch the third SpongeBob Out of Water movie, and I guarantee some of y'all didn't even know these movies existed. But I can tell you, both of these movies are simply not touching the first SpongeBob movie. Nowadays, they rely on posting on their YouTube channel, which is just spam with random uploads of things every day. Counting every time someone says plankton, 45-minute video. Every instrument ever in Bikini Bottom, 56-minute video. Every time anyone cooked a Krabby Patty, 2-hour video. They're taking the child YouTuber route and uploading long-ass videos so kids won't click off. Sad thing.
Yeah, bro. Watches those things. I'm surprised how long videos. How the fuck is that even possible, bro?
Too about all this was that SpongeBob was never supposed to air this long in the first place. Steven Hillenburg wanted SpongeBob to end after the first movie, which would have been perfect. But the people at Nickelodeon gathered together and said, yeah, we're not ending this. And he ended up leaving as the main writer, which directly correlates to SpongeBob's downfall. He even said he didn't want spin-offs, and specifically ones where they age down the characters because, well, that always goes great. Look at the top of his head! And what did Nickelodeon do to honor his legacy after he died? The exact thing he didn't want them to. Like, did any one of y'all even know these spin-offs exist? This my...
Oh, who the fuck is watching that? Oh my god, who the fuck is even gonna watch that stuff? That's why I always think to myself when I see all this stuff. Who watches this? Kids no longer even watch that type of shit. They watch Mr. Beast or something.
First time even knowing Patrick had a spinoff. I refused to watch it specifically because that ugly ass baby's holding in his hand. I don't even want to know what type of character that is. Is that supposed to be his little sister? The next show we got is 13 Reasons Why. The fact that this show even exists is kind of hilarious. Because it's the concept of a girl in a high school ending her life and leaving out 13 tapes for people to trace the clues why she did it like Scooby-Doo. The peak of it.
Also, that's what the show is. I've always had people say shit about it. Like I didn't know it's an actual show. Didn't know it's an actual show though.
Its hype was like the first season and second season, I think. And I won't lie, I was pretty invested at first. Especially for the first season, because one by one were they introducing a new character and giving a backstory. But I think the thing that really killed it was there's too many seasons. Like, this show could have easily been one season with 13 episodes for every tape, but it goes on for 4 seasons. Like, how much do you have to...
Yeah, but ain't no one gonna watch all that shit. Ain't no one gonna watch all that.
To talk about? The bitch is already dead. Half the characters in the show never look like high schoolers either. Like, you're gonna sit here and tell me any of these characters look like high schoolers? This man is all...
Bro looks like a fucking bodybuilder. What the fuck's he doing here? He looks like a gym teacher. Get this nigga out of here, bro. What the fuck?
Almost the height of the hallway roof. Get his ass on the court. And all the shit that was going on in this high school was anything but high schooler activity. I'll never forget when Tyler got that whole broom shoved up his ass. Honestly, after that is when I wanted to stop watching. And for y'all that have never seen it, take one advice from this video. I do not search a that scene. The show was also hella controversial because it depicted a teenage girl unaliving herself. And since most teenagers are stupid and influenced by dumb shit, you can guess who would get influenced by this. It's so bad that you can't even search up 13 Reasons Why on TikTok.
Bro, I lie though. TikTok people are the most retarded motherfuckers on the planet. I'm not gonna lie. They're retarded as fuck.
talk. It's banned. Do it. Try it right now. I guarantee it's not gonna let you search it up. And honestly, after maturing ever since watching this, I'm realizing this was the villain the whole time. She should have just died in peace instead of making a whole treasure hunt. So many lives ended up being taken in the process to find out why she did it. Big spoiler warning. The only person who really deserved to die was Bryce. That we get sturdy on his line. And the dumbest I seen in the show was when one of the reason revealed on why she did it was because someone in the class wrote she had the best ass. She ain't have no ass, by the way. The actress is in her 20s. I can say that, okay? Next is Family Guy. At a certain point, Family Guy was one of the all-time goats for shows in general. Everyone would be fiending and waiting for the next season to drop when another one ended. But slow.
Oh my, the thing I hate the most about Family Guy is like when they put all those TikToks, shorts, reels, and stuff, and they just put Family Guy on the top. They put Family Guy on the top, and below is like some stupid ass shit like Subway Surfers or something. If you genuinely watch that shit unironically, get the fuck off. Get the fuck off my video. Your niggas be retarded as fuck, bro.
Over time, it just started to hit less and less. Even when you search up Family Guy best moments, there's always going to be jokes and cutaways from the older seasons. I stopped actively watching when they reached the mid to late teens of seasons. But why the is there 22 seasons of Family Guy? Am I the only one surprised by that? There's only so much that happens in Quahog for that to even be a thing. And the main thing I used to love from Family Guy was those Stewie and Brian episodes. Bro, when Stewie and Brian got together,
All those episodes are gas though, bro. If you think about it, name one shitty, name one shitty episode they had together. There isn't any. They are all gas. All of them are just gas.
to do something in an episode you knew was going to be a classic. I feel like if they made one of these episodes each season, it could be a thing to keep people invested. Even Seth MacFarlane doesn't believe in Family Guy anymore. He hasn't written for the show since 2005, which is surprising to me because when everyone thinks of Family Guy,
that has to be cap. Cause isn't that like the year it got banned and shit? That has to be cap or something. Or I'm just tripping out. I think that was the year it got cancelled. Then it got put back on another year or something. I don't really remember that well, but I think that's the story. And I don't know if I trust you on that, bro. I think that shit's cap.
they think of him. But Family Guy did manage to stay good for a while after he left. And nowadays it's in the dust. If you sit here and tell me season 22 of Family Guy is good, I'm simply not listening to you. I feel like more of the younger generation is watching South Park because South Park is always up to date. Like they made a whole episode joking about Prime. Keep in mind, Trey Parker and Matt Stone are in their 50s. If I ask my parents do they even know who Logan Paul or KSI is, they're gonna look at me like I just made those names up on the spot. And I can't take it serious anymore because of those dumb TikTok clips that are always playing. Even when you search up Family Guy funny moments on
Wallahi,
YouTube,
bro. This dude was just reading my mind. What the hell?
there's like a gazillion channels reposting clips from the show. If I owned a show and people were posting full episodes of it on YouTube, I'm throwing copyright strikes left and right. But I think Seth MacFarlane does not give a about the show anymore and lets people do whatever they want with it. Next is Fairly Odd Parents. Fairly Odd Parents is in the category SpongeBob of all-time cartoon goats. The show could have went on potentially for millenniums because all that needed to happen was Timmy making a wish, him fucking up the wish, and having to later fix it on by himself. Oh my god, the show had some of the best cartoon episode specials ever. The Channel Chasers episode, the Jimmy Timmy Power Tower episode, the Abracatastrophe episode. And they all brought original concepts to the show's power system as well. But there's three main factors we can contribute to its downfall. Number one is Poof. Poof was introduced in season 6 of Fairly Odd Parents, which was around halfway through the show, and a lot of people was not f***ing with that little. I used to think Poof was cool, and I kind of liked him, so I don't know. But this next person was definitely more to blame. Sparky. If people thought there was no point in adding Poof to the show, Sparky was gonna make them eat.
I swear to God, Fairy Odd Parents was at its like end and stuff. Its last two seasons, it was like when I was like 10 or something. So most of the seasons of Fairy Odd Parents, which I was around to watch, was like the last ones. The dog shit ones. It was rough, bro. That shit was rough, man. I was okay with them bringing the baby. I was kind of okay with the one bringing the dog. When they brought that bitch on season 10, that little girl, that's when I know it was just over, bro. They needed to cancel that shit immediately, bro.
Even more mad. Sparky was a magical dog and became Timmy's first pet in season 9. He was honestly just useless to the show and didn't really add anything. Like, he would come in here and there for a gag, but no one really gave a He kind of ruined the dynamic between Timmy, Cosmo, and Wanda. Because at least with Poof was a baby. He wasn't really doing nothing. And out of all things to add to a show, you add a talking dog, bro. I've seen that like a million times already. But this
Facts.
next person was actually what got the entire show canceled. Chloe. You know, I gotta clap it up for Nickelodeon for ruining their legacy so quickly. Chloe was easily the most conniving, little, annoying creature ever added to any cartoon. Chloe was added in season 10 of Fairly Odd Parents. And she was added because there was a shortage of fairies in the fairy world, so she had to share fairies with Timmy. Which, by the way, I feel like this killed off the appeal of even having fairy godparents. Because when I was a kid, I damn near wanted my own fairy godparents. It felt unique and special to be that kid picked by the fairy gods to have one. So Sharon ruins the appeal of it, and this ruined the appeal for me. She will start breaking down at random times for no reason, being the most annoying nuisance in the entire town of Dimsdale. I wouldn't even be surprised if some of y'all don't even know who Chloe is. That's how bad of a character she made the show. But let me just give this time to conglomerate favorite characters after it's
F's in the chat.
Skylark.
F's in the chat.
Of course.
The nigga chin.
Now let's move on to our kawaii.
Okay, guys, the part left of the video one, I'm gonna be reacting to it on a different time. If this video gets enough likes, I'm gonna be reacting to it. So that's the end of the stream. See you next time, I guess, and peace.